Have you ever wondered what an NBA player's tattoos would say if they could talk? Would they shout, "I came here to win," whisper, "for my family," or maybe gasp, "Ouch, that rib piece hurt more than the last travel call"? Tattoos are more than just ink in the NBA. They are memoirs etched in flesh, statements of identity, faith, home, and in this year, as the league becomes ever more global, ever more scrutinized, ink still speaks volumes. The rise of NBA tattoos. Back in the 1990s, seeing visible tattoos on NBA players was kind of like seeing someone wear socks with sandals. Awkward, questionable, sometimes criticized. Legends like Dennis Rodman were outliers. Rodman got ink while causing noise and breaking norms. He remembered that early in his career, the league didn't exactly promote tattoos. You'd get called into the commissioner's office. But as time went on, so did the acceptance. The culture shifted, and by the 2000s, ink became standard equipment, right behind sneakers and jump shots. Players modeled their ink on idols. They copied phrases, religious passages, portraits, tattoos telling where they came from, who they lost, what they believe in. And the artistry got better too. Bigger pieces, more detail, more meaning. What once was taboo became both usual and meaningful. The tattoo-free MVP. Here's a curveball for you. For almost a decade, the NBA MVP has had no visible tattoos. Yes, that star hitting dagger threes or dominating the paint. Clean skin. In 2025, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won MVP and carried on that streak. 9 straight seasons of MVPs without visible ink. Now before Shai, the list includes Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, players known for other signatures than tattoos. Why is that odd? Because tattoos are everywhere among players, with strong personal stories, identity markers, style. Yet the ones deemed most valuable by voters have consistently stayed ink-free in plain sight. Some analysts suggest this might reflect how a certain aesthetic still resonates with how voters perceive MVP-ness focus, discipline, clarity, or maybe it's coincidence. But as of mid-2025, it's a fact. MVP visible tattoos. No hard rule, but a trend worth noticing. LeBron James and the new family ink era. LeBron James is known for many things, chasing titles, calling playoff shots, starring in blockbusters, and in 2025, he added something new: family bonding, tattoo style. During the offseason, LeBron, his wife Savannah, and their 2 sons, Bronny, 20, and Bryce, 18, got matching tattoos on their arms. The tattoos are described as family tattoos, though the design hasn't been publicly revealed yet. Savannah's daughter, Juri, age 10, was not pictured in the session. This isn't even LeBron's first high-meaning tattoo moment. In September 2024, he got a tattoo of the Olympic rings on his inner forearm, commemorating his role as flag bearer and captain of Team USA during the 2024 Paris Olympics, where the team won gold. His existing tattoos already include tributes to his children. Prince, for Bronny, a tattoo with Bryce's name, one for his daughter Juri, plus the Black Mamba snake in honor of Kobe Bryant. Beyond the ink itself, the act feels symbolic in more ways than one. LeBron, now 40, is in a stage of his life where legacy is no longer just about championships or stats. It's about family, history, symbols. Getting matching inks with your life team, wife plus sons, sends a message: we are together, always. It also hints that tattoos are as much emotional markers now as aesthetic ones. Also, a little humble flex, father of 4, still leading the pack and still adding to his canvas. It's a reminder that even legends evolve. LaMelo Ball's back piece. LaMelo Ball, the high-flying guard for the Charlotte Hornets, has never been shy about his tattoos. One of his more vivid pieces is a massive back tattoo revealed in 2024 that reads Rare One, with an alien head beneath it and 1 of 1 at the bottom. Ink artist Herschel Carrasco did the work, which reportedly took many hours. The design fits Ball's recurring rare theme. He uses the word often in his art, branding, social media, but tattoos in the NBA can run into bureaucracy. LaMelo got into a sparring match with league policy over a neck tattoo showing the initials LF for his middle name LaFrance, which also corresponds to his clothing line, LaFrance. The NBA initially classified it as a violation of rules that ban visible commercial or corporate insignia on players' bodies during games. The league made him cover it with a bandage in certain games to avoid fines. After discussions involving the Hornets, Ball, the Players Association, and league officials, the NBA reversed that decision in early 2024. They will now allow the LF tattoo to remain visible. The resolution showed that policies can adjust, especially when there's ambiguity about what counts as commercial logo versus personal identity or name. Plus, it's funny in a way, we got to see Ball wear bandages like wardrobe accessories just for policy compliance. The story's in their ink. When players talk about their tattoos, it's rarely just about liking the art or wanting something cool for social media. In the NBA, tattoos often carry stories of family, loss, faith, geography, or identity. LeBron's ink collection, for example, the names of his children and his tribute to Kobe Bryant via the Black Mamba snake, isn't just decoration, it's a chronicle of relationships, respect, grief, love. Each tattoo is a page in a life outside the spotlight. LaMelo's Rare One design amplifies that idea of identity. It's not just I'm unique, but also I embrace being rare, in part as a brand, in part as personal affirmation. Combine that with the alien head, one of one, and you have ink that says, I'm not just like you, I'm like me. Fans have noted Ball has used the word rare multiple times on his body art. Then there are tattoos that serve as memorials or spiritual reminders. Many players get script or religious imagery, Bible verses, phrases like blessed, memorial tattoos for lost loved ones or icons. Those designs carry weight. They're visible when jerseys come off. They are faith and memory in living color. Playoffs may get the headlines, but tattoos are what many players carry with them into every offseason, every cold flight, every personal moment. The league's rules and the marketplace of ink. Here's where the show gets technical. Tattoos in the NBA are subject to more than just skin pain. They run up against rules about uniform, image rights, branding. For instance, as mentioned, LaMelo had to cover a tattoo because it included a commercial logo. The NBA has rules about what players can display during games if it looks like promotion, so your idea for that ink may be awesome, but the league might veto it. Then there's image licensing. In video games, broadcasts, trading cards, how are tattoos handled? The law says that visible tattoos are part of a player's likeness. In other words, game developers, advertisers, and merch makers usually have to treat tattoos like other identifying features, face, jersey number, but there are legal cases about how far likeness goes. In short, what's on skin is also intellectual property and gets treated that way. Why tattoos still matter? At the heart of it, tattoos matter because they let players tell truths the scoreboard can't. You can see MVP in the trophy, but you see mother, father, faith, brother, city in their ink. Tattoos are confessionals without microphones. For many, ink is memory. Losing a family member, surviving hardship, rising out of poverty, all etched into skin. They become wearable art, wearable testimonies. For others, identity and heritage, hometown names, family portraits, cultural symbols, connect the player to origins no contract or endorsement could substitute. Also, in a sport so visible, tattoos are style and branding. They help players control their image. In social media, in ads, in jerseys, the ink becomes part of the package. It's both deeply personal and very public. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into the tattoos of the NBA. If you enjoyed this journey through basketball's living canvases, don't just leave me hanging like a missed free throw. Smash that like and subscribe.